Being an exchange student can never be put into words. The stories can be retold, the pictures can be looked at with a reminiscent eye, but that feeling, the yearning to go and discover something far greater than yourself, to live so deep and suck out all the marrow of life, betwixt with the fear of leaving all that you know behind you, the heartache of homesickness and the joy of new friendships and adventures. This feeling cannot be put perfectly into words, merely explained by those who have lived it and observed by the ones who have not experienced it. I know this because before I went on exchange, I would look to my father as he reminisced on his time abroad, and while I could understand every word that he said and imagine every tale so clearly, there was a hidden part that I could see and never understand. I know for certain that the hopeful girl who stepped on the plane back in Arizona so long ago would be amazed to see that same feeling finally residing in her because of Sweden, because she is now living in her final 100 days. But it is in these last 100 days that I am gifted with the ability to reflect over my time here in Sweden, as well as look forward to the few precious months I have left. I muse over the journey to becoming this person. This voyage of self-discoverance was one of the hardest because, for the first time, I was forced to face myself, alone, unbridled by those around me and unclouded by the hustle and bustle of what I was familiar with. I would stare deep into mirrors and look wholeheartedly at the spirit wriggling behind my iris. At first I was scared to discover the person I was, afraid of what I might find, but I forced myself to look at that person. I would walk to nearby rivers and streams and thrust my head over it, absorbing that wistful face staring back at me in the reflection of the calm, flowing water. It was in these small, intimate moments that I gained that feeling I saw in my father and every exchange student I came to cross paths with. Understanding. A deep understanding of oneself, as well as an appreciation for the complicated and delicate differences that reside in every person, that shouldn't be destroyed but respected, and above all else loved. We live in a world of disagreement and differences, and are oftentimes too blinded by our own surroundings to see the beauty in the diversity of thought, and how that allows us to grow as people. There were times where I wasn't alone. I was gifted with unique and perplexing people I am honored to call my friends. This friendship created in an instant will last beyond the borders of countries and the test of time. I know I will always have a sincere friend and a place to call home in Canada, Switzerland, Australia, and countless other places flecked across the globe, as I turn my eye homeward bound, preparing to head back to a country that has changed as much as I have. I am filled with a great anticipation. Not one single day will go by without me thinking to this year, to the friends that have become so much more than the word can describe, and to the host family that welcomed me with open arms and loved me unconditionally. My time here will be forever intertwined with the very fabric of my being, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life discovering the small nooks and crannies where this year has chose to reside inside of my soul.